to come from that place of true authenticity and vulnerability, it really has changed everything. I would say first it was just being in proximity and realizing very quickly, like kind of like just like this guy puts his pants on the same way I do in the morning. And before being in proximity, it was all this makeup in my mind of like, oh, this is what success must be, or this is my and when I got around somebody with massive success, now financial success and what looked really good on the outside, but I will tell you, when getting in proximity, I learned just as much about what I didn't want in my life as what I did.
Yeah.
And I was also prior to that, and I think one of the reasons why I had a different expectation was because, when I got into business, I was still in the Marine Corps, and it was kind of this side hustle entrepreneur opportunity. And I don't know if it was a speaker that said it or where it was, but it was fake it till you make it. And I'm like, okay. And I understand the heart of fake it till you make it, the heart of like act as if, be successful, but not to the point where you're being inauthentic or you're lacking transparency. Because when I did get around people that were truly, they faked it. It seemed like they faked it till they made it, and then they continued to fake it because that's all they knew. Therefore, they were unwilling to be vulnerable. They were unwilling to be transparent. Therefore, they were not authentic. And for me, I'm like, dude, I've seen way too many people in that position set themselves up for the ultimate failure because, man, if everybody else thinks you're up there, you can't be real. So one of the biggest shifts I've made is to it's almost like somebody, whether I'm speaking or going to do a training or whatever, most people you guys come out and they start with like just right out of the gate, just hammering, success and something compelling or whatever. Man, the first thing I like to do is just throw myself right under the bus to start. Like, man, I am, I may be teaching you this right now, but I've messed this up this way. I've messed this up recently. I'm getting better, and to come from that place of true authenticity and vulnerability, it really has changed everything. But it's like the Bible says, you'll know somebody by the fruit.
Yeah.
And from now on, I'm like, I don't have that skewed I don't have the expectation anymore. I'm just like, oh man, I'll get around successful people, and ultimately I'll find out if they are successful because I will ultimately know them by the fruit.